rock, step, triple step, 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 triple step, 1, 2. Right? Doing a rock step. 3 things you have here at the point of a rock step that are various possibilities. We have tension here. I can be on triple step, rock step. I can lead a rock step. That rock step could be a straight back rock step because maybe I want to get her moving forward quicker, or it can be a rotating rock step because I want her to spin. It could be any number of things, but I actually lead a rock step. Option number 2 we just experienced tonight here. Triple step, rock step. I did my rock step, but I maintained even tension here, never releasing or adding more pressure so that she can play with a switch.
I can do whatever I want. I could do a swivel, I could do a kickball change, I could do a rock step if I wanted to. In order to do a rock step at that point, I would have to release myself. So, but I could.
And then the third option that guys have here, at this point you go triple step, 1, 2. I can bring her forward on 1, 2. And the nice thing about the ladies doing swivels is if your default starts to become a swivel, then the guy can do any of those quite easily. The guy, if you're just sitting there doing your swivel, the guy can easily, you're about to do a swivel, he can easily lead a rock step, and you can still do a swivel.
Yes, because it still kind of works as a funky swivel.
He can bring you forward, and you don't have to worry about doing a rock step and your weight goes backwards. But what's it require all the time, ladies, is
the pressure. You have to have that tension.
Connection.
You have to have that connection with your partner when you're doing your swivel.
So that's what you think of, guys. I can either lead a rock step by releasing tension. I can keep tension constant, allowing it to maintain the status quo.
And so everything you can do a rock step. Triple step, rock step. Anytime you're out here, I can start swiveling immediately. It can be
rock
swivel.
Some places it fits easier than others, and pass bys 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2. But like Sue said, a closed position.
Yeah, this one would be.
It's hard to do a rock step. Yeah. But a lot of times on your swing outs, on your whips, and that rock steps become swivel. Into that count 6.
To lead the move we just did. Right now she's kind of doing it on her own. It's a styling move, but you can lead it.
If you want to lead it, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6.
Which I prefer.
I actually snap her into that move. Now this is done by a little extra wind-up. I'm going through here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everything's still exactly the same when I swing out. On 5, I'm going to turn my body, but I'm going to keep her just a little behind me.
So I'm not turned a lot yet. Just a little bit.
She's still turned to face me.
Yeah, I'm still facing you. I've got just a little bit of a tip here.
On a normal 5, I would go 5, and she'd be kind of even with me. But now instead, gentlemen, I'm going to go 5, and I'm keeping her a little behind me.
A little ahead of me.
My shoulders just a hair in front. What that does is puts more pressure on my left hand back here. This hand in back has suddenly increased tension, provided
I give him tension.
Ladies don't go and let you go like that. Now with this extra tension,
I match the tension. He tightens up, I tighten up.
With this extra tension on count 6, I push with my left hand and open my right hand, and that just turns her into her arm. And this move is led with a setup on count 5. This becomes important on the next move. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. I've got more tension here. She's a little bit behind me. 6. My left arm follows through, drives through a little bit. My right arm just kind of opens up and guides her out so that she rolls into her hand. 4, 7, and 8. 4, 5. We're going to get the 5 right here and stop.
This is where the setup is. I already feel a difference.
My right arm has her a little bit behind
me.
me.
Cut me off a little bit here. He didn't let me come as far through.
My left hand has tension right here. It's still the exact same footwork. My right arm just kind of holds her back, so my left arm
at that point, I know what he's about to do.
Yeah.
Hey, with a monkey.
1, 2. Let's swivel. We're going to 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well, that kind of bar who thinks they're swing dancing, they do this.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever you do, it's they come up to you and want to dance, go, oh, go to the ladies' room.
It's like that,
Ripped out.
but in control and with footwork. A lot of this move, gentlemen, all my footwork, all my action is going to be out of her way, let her go by, go by. Back into her way, out of my way, let her go by, back into the way. Pull her straight ahead and get out of the way.
So what happens is halfway down, we're coming towards him, halfway down he flips us, we turn around, and we finish it going backwards. So it's come forward, turn, go backwards. And we're going down a very straight line. So if this is my track, I come forward, I turn, I go backwards. So get out of my way, I'll do it right as you go by. I'll lead it on my track.
Now, gentlemen, I'm giving her a forward pull. I get out of her way, but I keep her hands. I get her moving forward, then I step out to the side. I don't pull her off her track. My hands just follow around her and do a nice loop, so I keep her on her track. I want her to stay on her track.
That's where you get that sharp little read.
Full step. You're going to come forward on the 2 steps. Step, step, trip, full step.
And then you pivot and you triple step in place, really. So.
Gentlemen, your footwork, you're going to be getting the ladies moving. You're going to go step, step, trip, full step. What's going to happen, gentlemen? This is going to be
The basic exercise you can practice on your own is if the ladies have their eyes closed and the guys step backwards, they leave her. They just leave her. So guys, you need your whole body. What you don't want to do, really though, is to pull. See, this feels really icky when you're bringing her forward. That gives her a little whiplash and feels nasty. Instead, you simply step, and that leads her very gently, nicely, and smoothly. This is called smooth Lindy.
Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3,
That's
and 4.
where the part I was talking about comes in.
All right? The next one, gentlemen, what's going to happen, we're going to take our hands. This time, we're going to wind the ladies like this. We're actually going
keeping
to...
my hands in. This is the second part of this move. The first part we just did, now this is the second one.
I'm going to wind her hands as I step out of the way, and then I'm going to take my left hand and drive her backwards.
This one's really fun.
This is one where the ladies actually go, whoa! What I need to do is turn her body. I need to take my left hand forward, right hand towards me, turning her body. All right, so let's just do that in a step. My weight's on my left foot. I'm going to get out of her way and go step. I'm going to turn my body, step to the side, out of her way. No, this isn't a swivel. This is going to be a step.
Who's going to step on this one? I mean, you can try and swivel, but it's going to...
I'm also going to step out of her way. She's going to pivot on her right foot, step with her left foot. Boom. Yeah, you're going to step with your left foot. The other left foot.
Would you like to do this from the beginning again, because you're wrong?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. And
And you should be stepping.
with my right foot as usual.
No, your left foot. Right, left, right, and right.
Oh,
Wait, your
yeah,
left foot.
right. I guess that's
Because I'm setting my left foot. Boom.
It's like we're plum.
Yeah, be on your right foot. Your right foot's going to be forward. Trust me.
It's the second half. That's why I can't.
Second half. When I turn you, boom, you're going to end up doing a half turn, and I'm going to step out of your way. So, gentlemen, this is a tough one. This is a tough one, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It is. I want you to be here facing into the circle, gentlemen. Ladies facing out of the circle. Ladies right. All right, gentlemen, we're going to go step, step, trip, full step. My first step, I get out of her way and turn her. Second step, my left.
You're on the second part, okay.
Boom. My left hand now is going to drive her away from me as I step back in. My left hand is going to shoot.
Again, like I did on the other one, actually. It's another, just send her right out.
It's pretty much the exact same feeling as that last one, except we're out here now. I'm going to bring her in and push her backwards. This causes a lot of extra zoom here.
Yeah, the initial part here is hard without
It's
that.
hard. This is one of those ones that's hard to break down and do, But whenever you're sitting here doing it and going wind, push, and getting in here, it's kind of like, you know, little zoom, push.
I never get that part.
Like that.
A zoom push. So let's do a little zoom.
All right. If we do the whole move, the first part is kind of more of a relaxed part where we bring her forward and she turns around. Then we turn, push, and get back in. So it's kind of a slow and then zoom at the
It's
end.
sort of like, hello, comfortable, watch this.
Right, so there's two parts, and now the footwork is going to be 1, 2, triple step, 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 triple step.
Your typical.
It is still the exact same whip footwork. We're just using the same footwork
And we're
to
not
get
rocking.
a different dynamic. They're going to go 1, 2, cut her off, turn, push, get